15 easy hacks for new YouTubers to get more views and subscribers. Hot to get more views and subscribers. I know you've been watching tons of videos trying to figure out how to get more views and subscribers on YouTube. And some of it you might have applied, and it might have worked out for you. Some of it you might have applied and it hasn't worked out for you yet. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to focus on to get more views and subscribers on your YouTube channel. And we're starting right now. Generally, people ask questions. I always make my settings every time I post a video, and I still feel that YouTube does not display my videos to the viewers. What can I do to attain more viewers and subscribers? That's a great question, and that's the big struggle that a lot of content creators have, because part of being a YouTuber, in addition to making the content, is having people actually watch the content, and then once they watch the content, have people enjoy it enough that they subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to tell you some things to keep in mind to make sure that you are opening up the opportunity to yourself to get more views and to get more people subscribing to the videos when they do watch them. How to get more views and subscribers. The first step when it comes to getting more views and subscribers on your YouTube channel, it doesn't really come down to your settings necessarily. And I'm guessing that by settings you meant like your tags, and your description, and maybe even your title, and your thumbnail. It does come down to your title and your thumbnail primarily in terms of getting people to click on what it is that you're doing. And what I mean by that is, if you publish your videos to YouTube, and you haven't really thought through your title and your thumbnail enough to where you think, you know, how relevant is this in terms of the interest of the thing? It is. And I'm talking about how much an opportunity can you really give yourself with your thumbnail. If you're on gaming content, or if you're doing vlogging content, or if you're doing crafting content, in every situation you have to make sure that you're titling your videos in a way where it creates much excitement to the viewer. Because the reason that that's not going to work for you, don't copy new YouTuber style if you are a new channel, especially, is that you haven't built an audience yet to click on it and come in and watch it because you made it. However, you will see some of the big channels doing that. And it works. And because of that you're thinking yourself, well, why can't they do it but I can't do it? Why can't PewDiePie make a video with a title that just says and people click on it, but when I make a title that says and people don't click on it? Because it's PewDiePie and they know that it's a PewDiePie video. So right out of the gate, it's being served to tons of people all over YouTube who are already interacting with his content. And then some of those people, just by running the numbers, are going to click on those videos that are titled in that way. But when you haven't built an audience like that yet, you really have to think about what is it that would really make somebody click on this particular piece of content that I'm putting out. What is it that I can do with the thumbnail? And what is it that I can do with the title to get people to click on what it is that I'm doing? Make your thumbnail which can be relatable for viewer, and a few things that you can do to get people to click are this one. Make it about the viewer. Think about who is it that I'm actually trying to reach, and this is a really important part. This is a really important part of doing very well on YouTube, is first identifying who is it that is primarily watching the videos that I'm putting out there. And how can I use language in my titles? How can I use imagery in my thumbnails that those people that I'm trying to reach are more likely, or the most likely, to actually click on? But to get people to click, you have to be able to identify yourself why it is somebody should click on your particular thumbnail, on the title, and you got to think for the people. If you can't define that thing, whatever that thing is that should get those people to click on what it is that you have, if you can't define it, they're not going to be able to define it either. And because of that, you have to make sure that everything that you're doing on your YouTube channel is intentional. That comes down to the way that you're writing your title, that depends, or that even includes the specific order that you're putting the words in. Make your title to grab attention in your title. You got to make sure that when you're putting your titles together, the thing that is going to grab someone's attention in terms of the topic of the video, or the thing that's going to resonate with them the most, but that is close to the front of your title as possible. Even if you have to sit there and you have to rework the title a bunch of different times to move the words around to where the thing that's going to grab their attention first is more towards the front, do it. It's going to make a difference. Learn how smart YouTubers make their title and thumbnail. Some smart YouTubers write 50 titles, and the reason for that is because they have to keep workshopping it, and even when they sit there and they come up with something where they feel like this title will attract more viewers, even when they make a title like that, they still keep trying to make it better because they keep trying to make it shorter. They keep trying to make it more impactful in terms of the words that they are using, so that they can try to generate better response for that specific title. And that same thing goes with your thumbnail as well. You have to look at your thumbnail and you have to make sure this might be about something that's happening in the video. But why would somebody care enough about this thing that's happening in the video for them to actually want to click on this? And if you're doing how to content, it's a little bit different, because then, in that case, you can show them a result, or you can show them exactly what it is you're going to be showing them what to do, or you can just use text in your thumbnail, tell them what to do, kind of like I do. Think why a person should click on your video, but the idea is to where you're expressing and making it clear why they should click on your thumbnail for them to even be able to come into your video in the first place, where you get that first thing that you're after, which is viewers. It's also important you consider how your thumbnails and your titles work together, because really they are a team trying to win the click for you. After all, some people are just going to respond to your thumbnail. After all, your thumbnail is going to be epic, right? After all, you're putting some time into it. People are just going to look at your thumbnail, they're going to look at your title, and then they're going to think it through for a second. They're going to be like, yeah, this seems interesting, let me click on this and see what's going on in this video. So because of that, you have to give yourself the advantage of trying to hit all of those people. However, they might react to your thumbnail and your title combination. So your thumbnail has to be good enough to where it would encourage a click. Your title has to be good enough where it would encourage a click. And they have to work together in a way that would also encourage a click. The better you get at that, the more clicks you're going to get on your videos. Are people watching your video for enough time? But here's the thing, if you're not getting views on your YouTube channel, it might not even be that people aren't clicking. You might have that part wrapped already. You might have it to where it's like, hey, people are clicking like crazy, but YouTube still isn't showing my video. I have a high click-through rate of people, but YouTube still isn't showing my video to people. Well, I gotta let you know that a high click-through rate by itself isn't really enough, because YouTube is looking at a bunch of different things. But some of the things that they're looking at that are the most important is how often people are clicking, because that actually gets into the video. But once they get to the video, they're looking at how much watch time that you can generate on that video. How much total watch time are they getting every single time they show your video to somebody on the platform? That's one of the most important things that they're going for. So if YouTube isn't showing your videos to people, then it can come down to the one, you're not able to get people to click, but once they do click, you're not able to get people to watch the videos for a longer period of time. This means that people are coming to your video, but then they're leaving quickly. And because of that, you're not able to generate much watch time. So to get more viewers, then, in that case, you have to get people to click, but you also have to create a quality experience for them with your video content. Now look, you don't have to get them to watch your entire video. They just have to watch enough of your video for YouTube to deem it a satisfactory experience, and that's going to be different for every channel. It's going to be different for every video that you put out in terms of what is identified as a good experience for that content, but the goal that you're ultimately trying to accomplish is, you're trying to get people to watch your videos for a fair amount of time, a competitive amount of time, so that YouTube can see it as a quality experience for those viewers, a satisfactory experience. So that their system will start trying to identify other people that would also find your content satisfactory and click on it. Join your niche communities in all social media platforms. Another thing you can do to get views on your YouTube channel, to get more viewers, I should say, is to embed yourself in the communities around the type of content that you make. And when you do that, one of the huge advantages is that when you do have a video to share, you can share it in the relevant communities. The communities that are likely to respond to your content regardless of if you share it there, or if YouTube shows it to them on the platform, those types of people. But you can share your content in those relevant communities, and you can actually pull some viewers from there as well. For example, you can use Reddit and Facebook. But if you share your content in places like YouTuber groups to where they're not really a good fit for your content, in that case, you're actually working against yourself. But if you share, let's say you do videos on Call of Duty, then in that situation you would have to make sure that you're sharing your videos in places where they care about the Call of Duty, not places where people are trying to get feedback on their videos. Because it's better to have less of the right type of viewers than more of the wrong type of viewers. Because this just simply helps YouTube systems identify who the right people are to watch your content. Target search terms to get your audience. Another thing you can do when you're trying to get more views on your YouTube videos is, of course, how you're actually targeting your content. So when it comes to your content decisions, you have to think about the content that I'm making. How can I get this content in front of more people? And often a way that you can do that is by targeting search terms. Now what I mean is that you title your videos in a way where you're including a keyword or keyword phrase, and you're making your video about something that people would be looking for on YouTube. And what I mean by that is that they go to the search bar, they start typing in something about the type of content that you make, and then your video would show up when they're looking for it there. YouTube search can be a fantastic source of long-term traffic to your channel. But again, you got to get people to click, which is one of the things we talked about earlier. You have to be able to get people to click. But YouTube search is a fantastic source of easy traffic for YouTube. Because then when people are looking for something, you're only competing with the people that are showing up in the search results. You're not competing with all of the other videos on the platform. And once people do start responding to your videos in search, if you're getting a good response there, YouTube will also sample your videos out and test your videos in suggested columns, next to other videos, or under other videos. They'll just test it on the home pages to see how people respond to it there. So by giving yourself that opportunity to pull in some activity from search, then you're also allowing yourself to show up in other places once YouTube identifies that you have a quality piece of content. Is your video topic is interesting enough? Another thing to consider is the interest in the topic that you're talking about. So what I mean is when you are making a certain type of content, or really any type of content, sometimes it's high interest. Sometimes there are tons of people looking for that type of content. Other times it's not a ton of people looking for that type of content. So make sure when you're putting your videos together that instead of just saying, hey, I'm just going to make a video and it's just going to be about something that I want to make a video about, research and check if there's a bunch of other videos on YouTube that are also making videos about this type of thing. Check what type of view counts they're getting. Check what type of activity they're getting on those videos. Of course, you can manually search for this stuff on YouTube by just going to the search bar and just typing in the topic that you are going to be making your video about. But you can also use tools like TubeBuddy and vidIQ that can help you navigate some of this as well. But the idea is you want to look into the general interest on the topic that you're talking about, so that you can make sure that there are enough people that care about what it is that you're making a video about, so you can get those viewers that you're looking for. But once you get the viewers, let's say that you got the viewers now, so you got views coming in now. Convert your viewers into permanent subscribers. The next step that you're wanting to know is how do you actually get people to subscribe to your YouTube channel? Well, people subscribe to your channel because they can clearly see the value that you're offering on your YouTube channel. They can see it when they look at your channel page or your video page. And they can see all the videos that you've made already. They can tell by the video that they're experiencing in real time because that's where most of your subscribers are going to come from. And they can also tell because you have an entire channel based around a certain type of content, that there's a really good chance that the videos that you put out in the future are also going to be of value to them as well. Here YouTube Creator Academy tells how can you turn your viewers in subscribers. Turn new viewer into subscribers, so if you can create that to where they can see the value that they're going to get all the way across the board. Because it's about the viewers. It's about them, that's what gets them to subscribe. So they can see that value and they can feel and they can tell that value that they're getting from you right out of the gate when your video starts. Or they just have a great experience with your video because you're thinking of the viewer first when you're putting it together. You're going to get more people subscribing to your channel. Arrange your content in proper order, but on the flip side of that, one of the things that are going to happen, if people come and they start interacting with your content, but it's not really put together in a way that's entertaining to them, or it's not put together in a way to where they really get anything out of the video. There's no information, they're really getting it's all over the place, there's just no clear value at all to them, they're not going to subscribe to your channel. And this is one of the things that a lot of new content creators face, is that they don't have that big back library yet to where people can see that clear value in all of the other content that they have. So because of that, they have to sell people on that handful of videos that they do have. This is why it's so important to niche down or to make content for a specific audience. Because then once they can identify, hey, this channel only has 10 videos on it, but these 10 videos are great, and it's clear that the videos that they're making on the channel are for me. So not only is this one video awesome, but these other 10 videos that they have on the channel are also awesome. Check what is different in your videos. If you set up a company of some kind, one of the things that you have to do when you set up that company is like, what is the unique value that people are going to get from our business? What's the unique value that they're going to get from buying stuff from us instead of all the other people that offer a similar thing? Right. And that can be that you offer it in a completely different way. And that can be the same thing with your YouTube channel. In the videos that you're putting out, you just have to identify what is it that people actually get from what it is that. So what you have to do as a content creator is you have to think, okay, what is it that I'm offering? If it's entertainment, am I really as entertaining as I think? And if I am entertaining, then how obvious is it to the viewer that I am entertaining? Because so far if people aren't subscribing, then they might not be finding you as entertaining as you think that you are. I'm not saying you're not entertaining, but I'm just saying you have to face that, and you have to say, okay, how can I be more entertaining? So it's more clear that I am putting out entertainment content. Try to drive your viewer to your playlist. If you're doing music content or gaming content, same thing applies. You have to be able to identify that value that people are getting from you. Because just watching you play a game or just listening to one of your songs might not be enough. It might have to be to where you have some of your content, where you're showing people how to do things, helping them with something so that they can identify that that's the value that they're going to get from you. And then they can come in and they can start watching some of your other content as well. If you're doing music in that situation, then that song that they're listening to might not be enough for you to know a lot of the people that are coming through, and your conversions might be very low on a song. But if you are getting people through a playlist and they're noticing that, hey, song after song after song of this person is really awesome. In that situation, what you're doing is you're creating an experience for the viewer to where you're demonstrating video after video, song after song, that they're getting something awesome from you, and that they like all the music or most of the music that you're putting out, which then, in turn, is going to cause more people to subscribe to what it is that you're doing. So if you're making music content, drive people into playlists. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to people being able to identify exactly what it is that they're going to get from you. Exactly how much they enjoy your content, or exactly what it is that they are going to receive from watching your content, the value that they are going to get. Ask your viewer to subscribe to your channel, so you got to make that clear. And as long as your content supports it, you got to remember to ask people to subscribe as well. Because sometimes people are so immersed in your content, they just love what it is that you're doing. They're not thinking about subscribing. We do as YouTubers, but with regular viewers, they're not thinking about, hey, I need to make sure I'm subscribing to all these channels. They're just enjoying content. So your job as a content creator is just to remind them. You don't have to cram it down their throat, but just remind them, hey, if you're enjoying this content so far, and you want more of it, make sure you subscribe, or tell them specifically what it is that you offer, and then invite them to subscribe. Conclusion. So the main conclusion is that you should plan how you can make a person click on your thumbnail. How to make him, her watch your video for a fair amount of time. How can you make him, her subscribe to your channel, and how can you get more views and watch time from that particular viewer? To learn even more about growing your YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you can get more knowledge in these regards. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
If you have not already seen all of our previous videos in our YouTube tutorial, you can view them all in our YouTube tutorial playlist at the Virtual Consulting YouTube channel, which is titled Virtual Consulting 101 on YouTube. So again, if you have not already seen all of our other YouTube tutorial videos, you can view them all in the YouTube playlist on our Virtual Consulting 101 YouTube channel, and we would highly recommend that you view those, as that will help you understand why, as a virtual consultant, you should start a YouTube channel, various ways to monetize your YouTube channel, how you can monetize your YouTube channel as soon as possible, and also a number of other tips, techniques, tools, resources, etc. to help you start and grow your YouTube channel as a virtual consultant, to help supplement your virtual consulting business. So we hope that all helps. If you already have your own digital media sites, YouTube channels, Instagram, etc., and you would like to grow them in popularity, potentially monetize your YouTube channel more quickly, etc., you can get 10% off your digital media marketing services now by using the link in the description box below. We've negotiated a partnership with deepdizzy.com to offer you a 10% off any of their digital marketing services. You can see they offer YouTube services. You can grow your subscribers, watch hours, views, Instagram followers, likes, views, etc. So again, you can grow your digital marketing sites, monetize your YouTube channel, your Instagram channel, etc. more quickly if you wish, increase the popularity of your sites. And again, only by using the link in the description box below can you get this 10% off and grow your digital media presence and therefore your virtual consulting business. This video and the Virtual Consulting YouTube channel is powered by the virtual consulting firm. Please also visit and follow us on social media via the links that you may find on our About page. In the top right, you can link to our virtual consulting homepage. You can follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. You can also find our web hosting company. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll find additional links to some of our other social media sites, our Facebook site, our Instagram site. Also, we hope you will join us in the Virtual Consulting Facebook group where we can discuss any topics and you can ask any questions related to virtual consulting, and we'd be happy to help you succeed in your virtual consulting business, get started, and succeed in your virtual consulting business. And also our Pinterest, and again the web hosting company that we use for our homepage. So again, we hope you will also choose to follow us on our social media sites, visit us, let us know what you think of all this, how can we help you. We hope this all helps, and have a great day. We would also like to cordially invite you to join us in the new Virtual Consulting Community Discord server. You should be able to find an invite in the description box below and or in the link section on our website on the Virtual Consulting Firm homepage, which you can also find a link to in the description box below at thevcf.com. And again, we'd like to invite you to join us and discuss any topics related to virtual consulting, etc., any help that you would need. In the Virtual Consulting Community Discord server, it is free to join. Again, any topics you want to discuss, any help you would like to have to succeed in your virtual consulting business, we can discuss those topics there, and hopefully our fellow virtual consultants will help each other out and mutually benefit from participating in the new Virtual Consulting Community Discord server. So we look forward to seeing you there. Again, you can find an invite in the description box below, in the About page of our YouTube channel, in the links section of our homepage, thevcf.com. And again, we look forward to joining you in the Virtual Consulting Community Discord server. Thank you. Please help us be able to continue to produce frequent quality content to help you learn how to get started and succeed in virtual consulting as a virtual consultant by supporting virtual consulting via our Patreon at patreon.com/virtualconsulting. Again, this is totally voluntary. If you would wish to provide us with your support, we would greatly appreciate it. You can see you can receive additional benefits, and we hope to be able to add additional benefits to each of these membership levels, any of which you may choose. And again, we'll be adding additional benefits to each membership level as we are able. So again, if you're able to help support us in being able to produce frequent quality content and additional benefits for our Patreons, we hope you will choose to select a membership in our Patreon at patreon.com/virtualconsulting. We thank you for your support. Good luck and have a great day. Thank you for watching our video to the end. We hope that you liked it. Please smash the like button to help the YouTube algorithm share our videos with more of your fellow virtual consultants around the world. Please share this on your social media and with your other virtual consultants around the world. If you're not already subscribed to our virtual consulting YouTube channel, we hope that you will choose to subscribe, and please hit the bell icon to be notified as we release new content. Please provide us with your feedback in the comments below. Let us know how we can help you be more successful as a virtual consultant, get started as a virtual consultant, and be successful in your virtual consulting business. Again, thank you for watching our video to the end. We hope this all helps, and have a great day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.